That's good.
Okay, so yeah, I have posted the videos on the group. Sorry, I've posted the videos on that Google Classroom for you to watch. So what's remaining is the screenshot of that. Is it chatbot I gave? Which assignment did I give? Is it chatbot?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So what is remaining is to drop the chatbot project. Maybe what I'll do is to send the whole PDF file personally to you. So that you use it to finish up. Let me even do it now. Let me send it to your WhatsApp. Okay. So today's topic is still on game development. I wanted, okay, let me open this software. It seems it's opening now. Sorry, are you hearing background noise?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I don't know why it's here complaining. Not complaining to me, but it's making noise to the ear. Okay. So it's loading. Please help me call your phone number. Trying to search. I think I found it. So I sent it to you via WhatsApp. So for this week's practical class, let me go to, okay, let me remove this. So you go to tutorials. I just want you to explore games by yourself. Although there are advanced games that you can do. Let me do the Pong game. I'm surprised that the Pong game is now among games. So once you open this here, you see that there are like PowerPoint presentation slides. There are PowerPoint presentation slides, and these PowerPoint presentation slides you just follow the instructions that we have here till you finish achieving the project. So the first slide tells you how the interface would look like. So this the suggested backdrop, and the ball here happens to be the sprite. So, and also let's continue. So you pick a backdrop. Pick a backdrop. That's it. Add a backdrop. Okay, look at it. Okay. So the next step is add a ball sprite. Use a ball sprite. which is this. Then I'll remove these cards. One thing I'll work with the cards. So the next thing is to make the ball bounce. So we need to write codes. I'll make the ball bounce. This. Okay. So first code is when flag is clicked. The second one that is to point in direction, which will get that under motion. Will control. We click on motion. To get the steps, you can increase the steps depending on what you want. So if on edge bounce, so that's another condition. If it touches the edge, it should do what? Bounce. Let's test what we've done so far. So we can't find our ball again. Can't find our ball again. Okay, let me see something.
Edge bounce.
Yes, I did put on edge bounce so that I see it takes a bit. So that's the effect of just the effect of it. So once it touches the edge, it'll be bouncing. When it bounces back, it touches the other edge, just like that. So the next one, remember that I said components of a good game, the world, which it happens to be our backdrop, the character or the object. In this case, object, which happens to be a ball. The characters are the humans or animals, that's living things, while objects are non-living things, those inanimate things. So although all of them are classified as, but the way it's programmed, just like we'll give preference to say character is human being, then table and other things are objects. So that's the same thing that happens here. So we succeeded in making the ball bounce. So what is the next thing? If you look at this ball now bouncing, it is the mechanics in the game. That's what is making it. So your game must have those components that will make it interesting for the user. So the next thing is the paddle. So let's get another sprite, add a paddle. So they're showing you like how you can go about everything. So the paddle, let me search it. Okay, it's already here. So write code for the paddle. So you say that whenever the green flag is clicked, wherever, what should it do? Should set X to mouse. Now, sorry, let me ask you, are you a science student?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So what I'm asking is with respect to this coding stuff, it relates around science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So when it comes to this now, you now bring your mathematical knowledge to it using graph, where you now have x-axis, y-axis. When you have the negative numbers, which are towards, or like a number line towards the left hand side. The positive in numbers are towards the right hand side. That's for graph. Now we'll talk about the y-axis. Upwards are for positive numbers, while downwards are for negative numbers. I hope you're still current with that.
Yes.
Okay. So now set x to mouse x. It means that you want it to move towards the left and right. Okay, towards the right, rather. So let's see how it goes. So that's what we want to set. So now we are combining blocks. We want to combine the blocks. So we'll go to sensing to get mouse X. Then we should. So, are you seeing something? So
Yes.
it's following the mouse. So you can use your mouse. So take for instance, now take for instance that I click on this. I use this to be playing. So uh, so before you know, if I put score, a reward that will give them, that will get a reward, like score, what points will you get once this you're able to tap it or catch it? It's just like someone is playing a table tennis or something. So you now see that once you have that score there added as a reward, the user or the player of the game will be fixed there. Person can keep playing, can keep playing. That's what makes a good game. So those components and all those things are very necessary. So since you select the balls, right? Okay, they added another one, even a line too. Sorry, excuse me. Let me add another one. Added a red line. Okay. Add code to bounce the ball off the paddle. Okay. So the code we're adding now is to bounce the ball off the paddle. So we'll say if we'll now give conditionals now. We've talked about conditionals. If touching the paddle, then what should it do? How should it behave? It should turn 180 degrees. That's to the right. The arrow there points to the right. Then it should move for 15 steps. Then wait. So let's continue. Oh, conditionals first. So this is how if touching paddle should do what? Turn 180 degrees towards the right. That's in clockwise direction. Then move 15 steps. And wait. So the time it should wait shouldn't be that obvious. About half a second, 0.5. That's 30 seconds. It's not even up to his 1 second. So I was counting in minutes. I don't mean so 0.5 seconds. So let's test it to see how far. So how is the behavior? Ah. Not really working as we planned. Okay, coming. Trying to know if we're having that issue. Oh, hard code. Okay. Let me see. So the next, let me see how to do it. Okay. Okay. I wanted to use function, but sure. Let me just leave it this way. So, okay. So now let's put a rule, a standing rule for it. Okay. They want to add a score. Okay. So I want to add a score. So you go to variables, click on my variable and call it score. Press OK. The score will appear there. So if you don't want it to show to, if you click here, it will disappear. So, but for now, I want it to show there. So we'll now go to change my variable to add a code to it. It will be changing the score in 1 by 1. Click here to change it to score. Okay. Then we need to set that score to 0, initially 0. Set it to 0. So that whenever we stop it and start it, it will start from 0. That's why we are setting to 0. So if you follow these slides, you can do this project. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. I miss 4. So whenever I start it again, start from 0. So I hope you're seeing it so that you use the knowledge when next maybe you want to design your own game from the scratch so that you now know, oh, this is how I need to do it. If I want it, I to stop and now start counting again from 0. So the next thing is want to write code for this red line to give it controls, although we've been controlling it, but we want to put more rules in a way that it will now tell us when it has ended. So if your Pong game should touch the red line, sorry, if your ball should touch the red line in this Pong game, it should tell us game over. So now why we're using when flag is click is that so that whenever we click on the green flag, everything starts at the same time. But if you say when sprite is clicked, it means when you click the sprite, you go back to click when flag is clicked. If you said when backdrop switches, so instead of having too many complex way of starting the program, we work with one unique one. That's why most times you see people tend to use when flag is clicked, it's because it's simple and easy to control. So now put a condition that if it touches the ball, if this red line touches the ball, then stop. Stop all. So work with that condition now to say if it touches the ball, what should they do? Should stop all. Everything should just stop. You can even tell it game over to say game over. Okay, let's do that. Say game over and stop. Now let's go. I hope we are ready. Okay, so I can correct that. So let it be stop all. Okay, so let me use this. Scattered. So let me use this one. That will not be time to just display game over and stop all at once. So that's where your creativity comes in. Did it show the game over? Did
No,
it
it
show
did
the...
not.
Okay. Okay. Maybe I still need to work with the other one. Maybe make it now faster. Game over for 0.5 seconds. And stop all. Okay. We can still reduce the time. So maybe 0.2. Let's see. So want it to just game over, it stopped. I don't know whether you get.
Yes, ma'am.
Something like this. Immediately it should stop. So I just decided to do a Pong game. So you now see that this Pong game has those components, everything, about 8 of them. It has a component. So this game now, you can now finish it and even upload it on Scratch website in a way that you just share the link. Like I want to play a game. Okay, you want to play a game? There's no problem. Okay. So you use it depends how they want to play it. If it is on a mobile phone, they now know what to do. If he's using a touch pointer or mouse pointer, so that as they're touching their screen, it will be playing. They will still be in control of it. So you now see that with time, you can engage maybe a child there. The child will be playing the game till his or her own satisfaction. It's a very simple thing to do. So game development is interesting. There are several games. There are several games. Okay. Uh-huh. Ooh, okay. Ah, game over. I scored 4. So can start again. So that's just it. So I hope it was interesting.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'll give you a task. Let me see. This one's really games. Okay, you can explore doing a chase. Okay, let me give you a good project. Let me give you a good project. I'll just give a sample, but I'll not give you any clue. You'll be the one that will go and look for how you do it too. That's your project.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, let me load from the computer too. Okay. Okay. Mm. So let me see something. Can you hear the sound? Are you
No, I can't.
hearing? Huh?
No, I can't.
Okay, let me stop sharing and share again. Okay. So we have 3 live, which happens to be this. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
So we have 3 lives, which are this. The score so far I had was a 3. So the speed it will show me the speed level. So the control is using my arrow keys. The left arrow key to move to the left, the right arrow key to move to the right. So let me start. So you can see that it got to a point that the speed increased. Initially when it started, and now my score is so number. This is my life. Okay, so I would expect you to develop maybe a car game, a car race, or something like that.
Okay.
So that will be your project. So by Monday, so by Monday, I'll I'd like to see how it looks like, how you're doing it. Then maybe the presentation could be on Tuesday.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So any questions so far?
Mm, nah, nah.
Okay. So I want to see your creativity and everything. So I'd like to stop here. So this for I've sent the PDF to you for chatbot. Also finish that one too. Then for the each other thing. Then this one, the car game is a project. I'm not giving you any clue. I'm not giving you any hint. Do yours. Let me see your creativity, and you join on Monday. I'd like to see the steps so far you've got. Then by Tuesday, you'll be presenting it. I'll not say anything. You'll be the one in charge.
Okay.
Okay, so in the absence of anything, I would like to say good night. See you next week. So
Okay.
hopefully you finish everything. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah, good night.